I have for you the top 5 ways to make a lot of money in GTA 5 Online. And when I say a lot, I'm talking about millions upon millions of dollars you can make in GTA 5 Online 100% solo. With that being said, hey, let's jump right into this. The first money method I would do is over here at Vincent by the police station. I believe that you can do this at a rank 1 as well. So I'm gonna jump right into this right now. Now, there's some setups you gotta do. They're pretty darn easy, but we want to see how much we actually get for the finale, the heist, the bada boom, the bada bing, you know? And the raid's called the scene of the crime. I'm basically getting there by a gosh darn chicken box. I'm just delivered there by a train. The train delivers me to this place. Now you can go silent, you go sneaky, you go aggressive. I recommend going aggressive, but it depends what kind of gameplay you want to play. You can go silent, you can go aggressive. Me personally, I started off silent, then eventually went aggressive because I don't have enough time. I'm just sitting here all day. I'm like, I'm gonna get this done easier if I just go aggressive, you know? Then eventually made it to this door right here. Downstairs will be a whole bunch of stuff we need to get. Watch out, there's NPCs down there waiting for you. So I went downstairs and I said, you know what? I need this stuff, right? They have stuff I need. Pro tip, make sure to have snacks with you because you never know, you might get night-nighted. You have one life in this game, so keep that in mind. So I started scooping up everything, so eventually my bag was half full. So I made it back upstairs. I made it right. I came back in this little gosh darn factory place, opened this door right here, and now this warehouse. There'll be some NPCs chilling, so I took them out. Now one of these crates, actually two of these crates, can have stuff we need in them. Some of them might not have anything in it. Might just have some chicken stuff in it. Then eventually I found a piece I wanted right there. That's one. Now the next one, there's a good chance it's gonna be something in there. I came over here to this one, and guess what? Bada boom, bada bing. The second stuff was in there. We're doing tremendous now. We're doing tremendous work. Our whole entire bag is now full. Now I had to go back to the office right here. Again, once you alert everybody, if you're not doing this a silent, sneaky way, a whole bunch of NPCs are gonna keep on responding. So keep that in mind. Now the office, you're gonna need some keys. I'm asking myself, where are the keys? So I started going back into the warehouse, and eventually I night-nighted NPC, and look at this, there's the keys. I found the keys. We got the keys. Now it's time to bring the keys into the office. Once I was in the office, I did something with this computer right here, and I got my hacking device, which we're gonna call it something different. It's called the weird device. We're not calling it the hacking device. It's a weird device. So I gotta walk around with this thing and like look for treasure. But you're not looking for treasure. You're looking for computers. It'd be 3 computers. You gotta scan, and eventually you're gonna find yourself all 3 computers. It's like trying to scan something at self-checkout. You ever just go to self-checkout? You're trying to scan something. It's not even there. Like, where's this barcode? It's just like this right here. You just gotta wander around. Eventually you're gonna find it, and bada boom, bada bing. Once you found it, guess what? The little device we've been using this whole entire time is actually gonna tell us the code for this safe right here. Pretty darn smart. So it's actually a weird device with codes. So I got the gosh darn revenue from the Cluckin Bell. Listen, those chickens sacrifice a lot for this money right here. Destroyed the box, and outside there'd be cops, there'd be NPCs waiting for you. Again, armor and snacks, much appreciated, because listen, you just never know. Made it to the back here where I got myself into this garage, my getaway vehicle. Now this is exactly what I do. I get myself into the gosh darn car and I take the train tracks because the road will be full of NPCs and cops. You want to get rid of them. Eventually you're gonna lose the stars, bring it back to Vincent, and guess what? You got yourself the Cluckin Bell raid done. How much do you get? Well, $250,000 the first time doing it as a leader. Also $500,000 as well. So after I made that money right there, I decided to do the Perico heist. Now I know a lot of people up there do this differently. Now this is exactly how I do this Perico heist. You might do it totally different. You might just become a sewer rat and go through the gosh darn sewage place. Not me. I take the boat. I like doing it easy peasy lemon squeezy type of way. This is what I do. I like finding a gosh darn outfit so I can wander around the map without high blood pressure, because listen, these NPCs, when they realize you're not who you are, you're basically John Cena but not really John Cena, they're gonna get a little upset. So my first location I need to go to, because I need to get myself as much money as possible, especially when I'm doing this gosh darn all by myself, because I have no friends nor can I rely on people. It's one of those traits in my life that are pretty darn good to have. So I got forklift certified. In the meantime right here, I picked up these boxes right here because ask yourself, why am I doing that? Why are you forklift certified out of nowhere? Well, guess what? If you go on top of these boxes right here in this cage right here, look at this. This is a cane. We need this stuff. You need this right here. If you have cash, you have yourself the other plants, listen, you're not gonna make a lot of money. You want to get yourself the cane. So I scooped it all up, and guess what? Somebody stole my bike. I put out a report, and guess what? Nobody responded up to it because I think this guy over here stole my bike. So I got this Jeep here that's slower than a gosh darn sloth and molasses. I destroyed this camera because they can see you somehow in this game. So make sure you take them out because you just never know when they see you. So I came in this little hut right here, and look, there's more cane. But sometimes that guy in the distance sees me somehow. I don't know how, but sometimes he does. I turned around, and guess what? I got myself this truck right here. Easy stuff for me. No higher blood pressure. No going through the sewage. Just driving my truck through the gosh darn wilderness. Bada boom, bada bing. Came to the compound and it let me in. And now right here is very important. You can do this any way you want to. Me personally, I like going there silent and sneaky, but I actually night-nighted one guy because I slipped and I fell down a flight of stairs and I accidentally got him. Now when I say got him, I night-nighted him right there. So watch out for those red cones. Those red cones, you want to get away from them, right? Personally, I like doing this the way of stealth because if they find a body, listen, they're gonna know exactly where you are. are. It takes the realism out of it. They know exactly where you are. So keep that in mind. I would recommend doing that right there. Just sneak around everybody. It's a lot easier, and actually you can sneak by everybody. I've done it many of times, but this time here I went a little off the edge. Should have kept this guy alive, but I said, what? Night. See you later, alligator. So I came in this man's little room right here. I got the money. It's in the wall, and hopefully it brings me to $500,000. Let's see if it does. Nope, sad. I made it to the vault, and guess what? Like, it was the papers. It was the just the papers. Listen, I'll take the papers any day, but today it was the papers. I wish it was a diamond or the gosh darn blue cat. Once I walked that elevator doors, guess what? They found the body. Wow. Remember I told you before, don't do it? I did it, and guess what? It's called not doing what you're supposed to do, but I did what I did. I had to do what I had to do. Bada boom, bada big. Let's get myself out of this compound. But I get out of here, guns a blazing. The reason why I like doing the sneaky way, because guess what? I get myself the elite challenge, especially if I do it under 15 minutes. I was aiming for that because it gives me a little couple more dollars in my pocket. So bada boom, bada bing, got myself out of there. There was no bike here. I got a little sad. I'm like, where's this bike? I realized, oh, there they are. This guy over here has a bike. So I took this guy's bike, and this is what I recommend doing. You want to become a fish. And you ask yourself, but why the heck would you say a fish? There's something wrong with it, but there's a lot of things wrong with me. But one thing that's right about me, I'm becoming a fish right here. So I'm going to drive my bike right here into the ocean. I'm going to just not surface at all because I'm a fish. If I become a turtle, they're going to see where I am and night me. So I became a fish. I started swimming all the way, and eventually I got myself the W. So I got the heist complete. Let's see how much money we got. We got platinum, the only person doing this. Potential take $4.7 million. I got myself $1 million, almost $101 million. How much? We got 100% of the cut. Did we get the elite challenge? No. See, we want to do it the silent, sneaky way, so we get the elite challenge. An extra like $50,000 to $60,000 is worth it. Now, right here, I'm at my bunker. My bunker has made me millions upon millions of dollars, almost $20 million so far. Now, resupply, you can buy the supplies or you can steal it. Me personally, I buy the supplies because I got a lot of money and I like being lazy in this game. Let me show you a lazy way to do this right here. So I'm going to buy the supplies. I'm going to go AFK. Make sure you have the upgrades. When I manage my staff, I assign them all to manufacturing because, listen, they got to do stuff, right? Upgrades, you want all the upgrades in the earth you could possibly get for this thing. So I recommend getting them all because they're tremendous. We love it. Now, after that, I would do this. Now, this is me personally. I love doing this. I'll stop being a VIP or MC president. I will stop doing all of those together and I'll do this. Now, people are saying, oh, Dib, you can't do this because it's going to kick you out. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you a little trick, right? I always go to my cameras and I put my controller a certain way where it just keeps on flickering through the channels. And I can just stay like this all darn day in my life. Meaning you can make millions in GTA 5 line the lazy way just by doing this, by being AFK. And you can sell anytime you want. For me, I'm going to sell right here because why not? Almost $20 million. I'm loving this right here. Now I'm going to sell this to Los Santos. This is the reason why I have my gosh darn bunker right here. This is the one you want to have. This is one I have right here because selling to Los Santos, that's right over here, is so darn easy, right? Right here, this is very important to understand now. We have extra time when doing these little cell missions. It used to be 15 minutes right here on the cell mission with the 2 trucks. Now it's like 23 minutes. Hey, not bad at all. You get this mission right here with these 2 trucks and you have a full entire bunker. You're in heaven because look how easy these cell missions are. And may I say, everything here is an invite only session, so nobody's messing with us, right? And since we have this truck, we just got it delivered to the location. You will get stars. Stars are nothing to worry about when doing this right here. Just don't drive a truck into the ocean or crash it or anything like that, because if you do, you're gonna ruin it. Just if that does happen, turn off your game real fast and scream. Also, I would recommend hitting to every car you see. Eventually, one of my trucks when doing one of these missions almost exploded because I hit every car and going there and it almost got destroyed. So keep that in mind. Avoid cars, just drive with care, right? Now, pro tip to get this done a lot faster, I recommend having yourself a gosh darn oppressor or a helicopter. I'm about to call my helicopter right here for my gosh darn submarine, and bada boom, bada bing is going to spawn right there. So when it delivers right here, I can just run right there into my gosh darn helicopter and go back to the gosh darn bunker. Trust me, you want to do that. Even though we have more times on these missions right here, for this mission here, get something going back that makes you fly because it's a lot faster and easier for you. So I made it back to my bunker right here. Actually, the helicopter I'm driving right now, actually Rockstar listened to us. They made it a little bit stronger, so now when you crash into the ground, that doesn't smoke automatically. Rockstar, thank you for that. But hey, look, here's my other gosh darn blue truck. Now you see right there's 15 minutes left on the clock. I believe that was a time how it used to be when you started this mission. We had 15 minutes the last time, but now it's like 22, 23. So this is tremendous. We have enough time in the world to do this. So we're gonna go right here into my second truck and I'm gonna deliver it because it's easy peasy lemon squeezy type of stuff. And when this is a full entire bunker and you got these 2 trucks, again, you're in heaven. So I made it to the destination with my last truck here and I got the mission complete. Listen, when this is a full entire bunker and you have 2 of those trucks, you're in heaven because it's such a darn easy sell. That mission right there, I got myself $567,000. Also, there's more time in all the other missions you can do in a bunker, so keep that in mind. So if you had a different mission than me, hey, you're gonna get more time than you usually do because Rockstar upped the time for those cell missions. And right after that, I came over here to my ass lab, I called it up, and guess what? I have a full entire stock, $351,000. That's over $700,000 $1,000 plus when it's double money and RP on it. What I do usually, I usually buy supplies for this right here, and I also ump the time the product is actually being produced, because listen, this is something you can do. You can do this once a day in GTA Online. I recommend doing this every time you jump in GTA Online to get that money going, you know? And of course, you can always steal the supplies. You don't need to buy the supplies, because when you buy the supplies, guess what? It cuts into the profit. So keep that in mind. Now I'm going to sell this right here in an invite only session. Usually these missions here are pretty darn easy. As you can see here, I have 5 locations I need to go to, and I just got to put these little sticky things in spots. And you gotta watch out though, because the fuzz is always lurking. You gotta look over your shoulder, because the cops are always lurking like a silent fart. They just come out of nowhere and they get you. Now right here, I'm looking pretty good in the hood. Nobody's around me, so bada boom, bada bing. Place it right there, and I got no stars. Good, great, grand, wonderful. Now to go to the second spot. I want to make sure you guys see this right here. See the car to your left? Yeah, it's a police car right there. Do not put it right in front of the police car, because you will get stars. There's gonna be a spot where they won't see you. You're basically John Cena at this point here. So my John Cena spot was right here. They couldn't see me. Now to the next spot. Now the next spot was right here. Trevor's truck's to my left, and I'm pretty sure Trevor's following me in this mission right here. I don't see him. If you see him, tell me in the comments below, because his car's literally following me everywhere. Now this spot right here, I actually did the wrong thing. This is what you're not supposed to do in this type of situation right here. So instead of placing it over here, right next to Trevor's truck and his tire, I said, no, let me go in the back of the place right here. You know, nobody's gonna be in the back of the place. Do you see anybody? Stop the video. Did you see anybody over there? I didn't see a single soul. So watch this right here. I'm gonna place it right here, but it's destroyed forklift, and guess what? There's gonna be a guy spawning right behind me. Listen, did you see him before? Rewind the video. Did you see that man right there? I didn't see him. Was he hiding in a bush? Was this Fortnite? Listen, out of nowhere. So get rid of the cops away. You can do it with Lester. I call Lester because listen, I don't got the time on the earth to just wait for 2 stars to disappear. Rockstar, think about it. Maybe have 2 stars for 30 seconds. Think about it. The second to last spot for this gosh darn sell mission is right here by this old haggard truck, you know, little alien circle place. This place right here. I had to deliver it, and I thought she was gonna get called by the cops right there, but guess what? Nobody saw me. Again, John Cena mode came in handy. Now my last and final spot was right over here, and guess what? Trevor's truck is there again. Listen, look at there it is. I think he's following me. To be honest, I don't know where he is. Why is this truck always following me? So I wouldn't recommend putting anywhere outside. Put it in the inside, this little barn right here, and just place it right there, and then get yourself out of there. And you're gonna get yourself $351,000 when this is double money and RP around $700,000 plus. So I placed it right there. I got myself out of there, and bada boom, bada bing, the money came into my account just like that. No jokes. If you don't have yourself an asset lab, I do recommend getting yourself one, because trust me, it's worth it, and it's also gonna make you a lot of money in GTA 5 line. So right after that, I decided to come over here to my gosh darn nightclub. My nightclub has made me so much money I can't even count. It's so much money. Now my wall safe only has 16,500 in it. Listen, it's a little dry, but it's okay. I'm not really trying to get the popularity up. I'm not in the mode right now, but when you do with the safe right here, when it's a full popularity, you get yourself $250,000. But if you want to do that, I recommend doing it, because it's actually $250,000. Pretty darn good. So at that, came over here to my computer, and I was a little curious, like a cat outside in the wilderness. What is in this gosh darn nightclub right now? Because all my businesses pour into here, so I'm curious. So far, I made myself $46 million for the nightclub. I have $314,000 in there right now to sell. I can get some DJs, my warehouse management. I recommend buying all these people and just placing them on the stuff there and let them do the work. And me personally, I bought this nightclub right here because it's so darn easy to business battles with. Also, it's the cheapest nightclub you can actually get. I do recommend getting your gosh darn storage up all the way to 5. I recommend doing that. I don't care about your cars. Don't care about your cars. Get your storage up. Get some dancers if you want, stuff like that. I don't care what you do, but storage is very important. Get that up to 5. So since I've done that, this is what I usually would do to make myself millions of dollars. Just like in my bunker before I told you about. Stop being a VIP or MC club president, because listen, if we're doing that and we're looking at these cameras here, there's a chance we can get raided, and we do not want that, because we're gonna lose everything. And trust me, it's gonna be a sad time in your life. But I'm gonna come back to my cameras, I put my controller in a certain way, so I start flipping through the channels again. And the reason why we do this at AFK, because we start getting all the gosh darn money pouring into your nightclub. Also, if you have your bunker as well, it's gonna be pouring there as well. That's a great tip right there. Make sure you do that if you don't want to waste any time playing the game. Go AFK like I'm doing here. But right here, I'm gonna sell it right here, because why not? Like I said before, I have $314,000 in there. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this. Again, Tony gets 10% of the money, so keep that in mind. Now, another reason why I love the nightclub, because the sell missions are so darn easy. Look where I have to go. I just gotta go next to gosh darn Sandy Shores and find a truck that's usually yellow, and it's literally the most easiest mission you could possibly do for when he sells. So I gotta go right there and just find a truck. That's literally the only thing I gotta do. Pro tip though, if you want to make yourself even more money in GTA 5 line, you can do sell missions in a public lobby, a full entire lobby, get yourself even more money. But hey, the blood pressure is gonna be there, and I'm definitely not selling in a public lobby on my PC, because guess what? my character would probably be deleted by a modder. So I came over here to the location, and now we just gotta find the car. It's usually yellow or orange. It took me a couple minutes to figure out where this car was, and eventually to my left, look at this. Yep, it's an orange. It was a yellow, orange. Can't tell. It's somewhere in the middle between there. And this guy right here is gonna take the gosh darn van. I'm gonna get myself into this Jurassic Park Jeep that's great and get myself out of there. Again, remember this, Tony, the big guy. Big guy gets 10%, right? I like to call it the 10% the GTA tax. They actually tax you in this game. When you think about it, this is like NBA 2K. They tax. It's silly. So once I left the area, got myself over $200,000 plus almost $300,000. But again, the GTA tax kicked in. It also kicked in curiosity. I still see my stuff in the background right there. I want to see if I can get back into these vehicles because listen, the curiosity, the cat, this is all in one together. I'm the cat. I'm what's going on over here. So if you didn't know, you can't get into this truck or you can get back into your van. You just can't. But I tried to destroy my van right here, and some random guy came out of my truck, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. Can I get back in there? Guess what? Rockstar says no. You can't enter your vehicle when that door is wide open. There's a force field there. Just keep that in mind. But this is how I make my millions in GTA 5 line. The top 5 ways I recommend doing as well. Before you make yourself even more money in GTA line, the one on the right there shows you how to make millions of dollars in GTA 5 line by rank 12. Also, right here on my left one here, these are the top 5 missions I recommend doing right now in GTA 5 line because they pay out extra money now. So I'll catch you on that video.